Hello.
No, we're fine. Hey guys.
Okay.
Yalla, start.
So please join. Yes. I've just said to Mr. Muhammad, I'm pleased that you are awake. It seems that you're not. Let's join. I just have two. That's good.
But
Two joined. Huh?
Send the password. It's on the screen. Where's the password?
And the password is on the screen. Heba Othman 259. Heba Othman 259. I have 5 joined now. Quickly, guys. Nine out of 45 or 43. So guys,
I'm on my way.
Okay. I'll be waiting for 1 minute, then I'll start. So here's the password. And the link is in the chat box. 19, that's good. Does anyone have a problem, or just the internet? If you have any problem, please, you can type in the chat box.
I'm in now.
Okay. Guys, if you have any problem, please, you can type it in the chat box if you have a problem. Okay, so let's start. So what do you have on your screen now?
Teacher, a female teacher, I think.
What subject do you teach?
Yeah.
Yes. So would you please write what subject you teach? Let's get to know each other. So I can see that we have English, chemistry, science. Sarah, don't write your name. I need just, I just want you to write the subject, only subject, guys. Who else? So yes, more. So guys, only English, science, chemistry today. What about the others? Okay, more. Teacher, English teacher, chemistry, science again. Are you facing any problem?
The people are answering in the chat box. I don't know why.
No, guys, don't answer in the chat box. Don't answer in the chat box. I sent you the link so that I can see all and we can see each other, guys.
Some people are saying it's full. I don't know.
It's full? No, it's not full.
I don't know.
Anyway, so do you write? So I think it can take till 100. So anyway, so we have, I'll check the chat box again.
We have science, we have math, we have English.
English, science, math. Okay. That's good. So we have a lot of majors here. That's really good. Now let's move to the next question. What are some challenges you faced in your teaching, in your online teaching, while teaching online? Just write one word, guys. Just write one word. Some challenges you face in your online teaching. Engagement. Thank you. What else? Can you? Okay, I'll send the link again. I sent the link again. Yes. So engagement. This is the only challenge. What else, guys? What another challenge? You can write in Arabic if you want. You can write in Arabic if you want. No problem. In the chat box, students do not interact. So, okay, engagement and interaction. Yes, what else? No challenges? All of you are okay with the online learning? Class management, okay. Guys, what about the website? Would you please write? I have only one who wrote engagement. What about the others? Poor connection, okay. Well, why are you writing in the chat box again? Okay, no problem. TTT. Yes. This is what teacher talking time?
Yes.
Yes. Internet.
I guess we have to talk for a long time in the
Yeah.
online.
Okay. Turning off their cameras. Yes. Internet. Attract all students to engagement. Again, an interaction. Yes. Anything else? Parents. Wow. This is for sure for young learners. Yeah, right? Technology. Yes. Interaction. Okay. So like the majority here talking about interaction, talking about engagement, right? Talk about parents, but maybe like this is for young learners, as we said, that some parents interfere, I think. Like when you're teaching your students, some parents interfere and some parents try to help maybe their kids. Okay, so if you are talking about the challenges, we can just say that to teach online, there are many challenges. We can just sum them up like we need a lot of preparation. Yes, you need to prepare a lot, maybe more than the face-to-face teaching, right? Because you have to make everything ready. You have to make everything organized for your students. You have to check your internet and everything like this. So this is one thing. And again, we have uneven participation. So guys, what does it mean, uneven participation? If you know the answer, would you please raise your hand and you can talk. So what does it mean, uneven participation? Who can tell us? Raise your hands, please, if you would like to participate. I can't see any hands up, right?
I don't find this raised hand button. I don't know why.
So what does it mean, uneven participation?
Although I've been using Zoom for years, but I can't find it. I don't know why. As a participant, I can find it. Can I answer that?
So who can tell us?
Can I?
Yes, sure.
I'm raising my hand.
Yes, please do.
What I understood from uneven participation is that sometimes some students hide, you know. The teacher does not have the chance to make everyone participate equally. This is what I understood from the word. So I don't know what that is.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Muhammad. Yes, and I have someone else here. Yeah. I don't know the name. Is it
Hafsa and Mr.
Hafsa? Okay, Mrs. Hafsa. Okay, go ahead. Can you unmute, please, and tell us?
Okay. I guess hello. I guess this would mean, you know, we have different students. It depends on their ages. So we need to have some kind of specific activities for, you know, their specific age.
Okay, but I was just asking about the uneven participation. What does this mean? Okay. Anyway, so uneven participation, like what Mr. Muhammad has just said, that sometimes we cannot or we cannot have all students participating in this session, right? Mr. Ahmed Said, he raised his hand, of course. Yes, Mr. Ahmed, go ahead. Mr. Ahmed, I'm listening. Mr. Ahmed?
I guess I have to give him the chance to unmute.
Yes, please.
Hello. Right now I can speak. Thank you for participation, for letting me participate. And first of all, let me give more appreciation for that lecture. I like this lecture so much because all teachers really in bad need for this one, like this one. Let me tell you, uneven participation, it means most of the students cannot share during the session. So most of them will get bored during the session. That's why we need more activities that we can participate, all the students, maybe throughout some games or activities. And thank you for you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed. Yes, so as you said and as you elaborated, so this is what we mean by uneven, like unequal participation. Not all students participated. This is because they are not engaged. This is because they are not motivated, right? So here we are disengaged students. So how motivate our students? How can we engage our students, right? So this is the main topic or the main theme that we are discussing today. So the main objectives for today's session, that at the end of the session, participants will be able to use 3 specific activities in their class. Participants will be able to use the STAIR acronym, which we're going to explain in a minute, to design interactive activities. And participants will be able to reflect on the design of their classroom activities. So now let's move to what's STAIR. So this is the title of our session. Can you see my screen, right? Can you see the presentation?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so the title of our session today is STAIR Framework for Interactive Online Activities, right? This is the main topic that we are going to discuss today, inshallah. So before we start, can someone guess what's STAIR? So it's an acronym. So let's start with ST, ST together. So what do you think ST stands for? According to what we said today about motivation, about engagement, who can guess? Can you write in the chat box to make things easy for you? ST stands for student time. Okay, what else? ST stands for, it's only one participant who said what's ST. So ST, you can write in the chat box, Mr. Ahmed, if you know the answer, just not to waste the time. ST stands for student talking, student's turn, start today. Okay, start today. I like this. Start today. Yeah, so no, but ST actually stands for stimulus, attention getter, and whole class activity. You engage the whole class. So this is ST. Okay, let's move to A. What do you think A stands for? A, so if ST, stimulus, so A stands for? Any ideas? Okay, so A stands for action. Okay, the tasks or activities all students complete. So this is the action. And then we have interaction. This is I, the way students respond to each other's work. And finally, we have the R, which stands for recap. It's the wrap up or reflection at the end of your session. So here, what we have is the STAIR model. The STAIR model. So what's the STAIR model? It's stimulus, action, interaction, and recap. So this STAIR model actually has many benefits, right? Like, for example, we have different and multiple stages of the lesson or of the session, like check-ins, like mini lessons, like clarification. It enhances active learning, and it creates multiple points for feedback. I mean, here in this model here, which we're going to discuss today, it's not only the teacher who gives feedback, but again, students can give feedback to each other. They can like maybe peer edit each other. They can give feedback to each other. That's why we are going to discuss now in detail the STAIR framework. We're going to go into different activities and how each stage can help and can enhance the active learning as we said. So let's get into our session and talk about the activities. Okay, can you see my screen, right? Guys, can you thumbs up if you can see my screen, please? Hello? Is my screen clear, Mr. Muhammad?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I just don't want to interrupt you. I'm just waiting for people to
thank you. So as we said, this model, it's a 4-part instructional design approach that builds dynamic student interaction into online or maybe in class activities. Guys, you can use this in class, and you're gonna talk about this how. So you can use it in face-to-face or inside in class, and again, you can use it here in online activities. So let's start by talking about the stimulus ideas. I mean, how can you stimulate? How can you motivate your students? We have some ideas, and of course, you have more and more. These are just examples. So you can ask your students to react to a photo, to complete a survey, to do a dictation, to listen to a story or a song, maybe a video, read a model paragraph. So this is how you stimulate. So these are different activities to stimulate to motivate your students. And this is what we mean by stimulus ideas. What about action ideas? Now you can ask your students to, as we said, to do certain tasks, and these tasks can be done individually, it can be done in pair work or in group work. So you can ask them to tell a story, write a story, describe a picture, fill out a worksheet, maybe make a list. So this is the action. For the interaction, you can ask them to interact together. So they can talk, they can agree, disagree, they can ask follow-up questions, they can find similarities and differences, they can peer edit, as we said. And finally, we have the recap ideas, which like you're wrapping up your session. So you can make a list, you can ask them to have a vote, you can ask them to answer a reflection question. And you yourself as a teacher, you can report what you noticed during the session. So these are the different activities, or these are the different ideas for this model. And I'm sure you can add more. So in the chat box, would you please type which stage is most often skipped in your classroom? Which stage is most often skipped in your classroom? Which one? In the chat box, please. Which stage you miss? Which stage usually don't have time to do? Interaction. Okay, what else? Interaction, again. I'm waiting for more answers. What is interaction again? Recap. Yes, mostly have time to recap at the end of the session. Yes. What's the recap again? Stimulus at the very beginning of the session. Recap. Okay. But guys, what do you think, what's going to happen if we miss one of these stages? So recapping here, many of you don't have time at the end to recap. So guys, here you need maybe you need to have a stopwatch, or you need to manage or tailor your time, because recapping is very, very important. It's very crucial actually, and very helpful for students at the end of the session. So guys, if you skip one of these stages, for example, if you skip the stimulus, so here you will have lack engagement, lack of engaging start to class. So for example, you can start with open your book page and let's start. So this is not engaging at all. If you miss the action, so you will miss participation from students. You will have lack of opportunities to students to show what they can, or what they can do, or what they know actually. If you miss the interaction, you'll have lack of rapport between you and your students. How to connect yourself, how to make a bond between you and your students. You're gonna miss this part. And not enough time again for all the students to get feedback. And if you miss the recap, the part that you said, most of you said, actually, we don't have time to do it. So actually you miss the closure, or the wrapping up of the session, and you miss opportunities again for reflection. And maybe at the end, in this part, or in this stage of recapping, you listen to your students, so you know their points of weakness. So maybe next time you're gonna focus, or you're gonna repeat some parts. That's why recap is very, very important. So please guys, don't or try your best to do the recap. Now let's dive more and more into some activities. So let's start with activity number 1. Before we start, let's recap or let's say again what we have. So first stage is in the STAIR model is stimulus. Then we have, after the stimulus, we have action, interaction, and finally we have the recap. So we're gonna have a model, we're gonna have an activity, and we're gonna apply these 4 stages. Okay, so guys, now you're gonna watch a video. So this is the teacher now giving instructions. Your instructions should be clear. So you're gonna watch this video, right? And in 3 words or less, so you're gonna now answer in the chat box. What's your initial reaction to this ad? This is an ad, so video ad. And does it appeal to your emotions or mind, and why? So in the chat box now, would you please write how many questions are you going to answer? In 3 words, what's your initial reaction? Then you're gonna write, does this appeal or does this affect your emotions or affect your mind? So does this ad convince you or persuade you as it talks to your mind, or it appeals to your emotions? You feel that it it invokes something, or it invokes some feelings or emotions, right? So please, can you please take notes before writing in the chat box? So first of all, take notes. Then after the ad, you're gonna write in the chat box, right? Are you ready? Are you ready? Can you please thumbs up if you're ready? Are you ready? No one is ready. Thumbs up, please. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, in the chat box. Thank you. Yes. So you are ready. So are you going to take notes? Yes or no? In the chat box, please. Are you going to take notes? Are you going to take notes? Yes, yes, yes. And then when we are done with the video, you are going to type your answers in the chat box. Okay, let's start. The sound of the video clear, guys? The sound of the video.
No, there's no sound, Doctor. I guess you.
No sound. Okay, just a minute. I'm gonna fix it. Oh yes, just a minute. Now you can hear the sound, right?
Yeah, now it's clear.
Okay, thank you.
Here come the hot stepper. I'm delirious, we multiply. Anyone press me, hear the fire they sing. Act like you know, we go. I know what more, don't know. Touch them up and go. Lyrical gangster, pick up the down. Here come the hot stepper.
Okay, so I hope you took notes before we start typing in the chat box. So what's your initial reaction to this video? Affects my emotions. Water is important. Okay. What else? Great. So guys, please, now let's focus. First of all, your initial reaction. Then we're going to talk about emotions. Your initial reaction. Yes. Okay, great. Water is important. What else? What's again? Okay, amazed. What else? I wish I could be young again. Yes, this is good. If you drink Evian, you will be young again. Astonished.
It is too expensive, I guess.
Yes, it is. Okay. So do you like the idea? Do you like the idea of the ads? Yes or no? Tearful video. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, thank you. Now let's move to the next question. Does it appeal to your emotions or your mind? Yes, this is the next question. Appeal to your emotions or mind? Emotions, emotions, Emotions. Yes, 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 yes. Because exactly. Thank you so much for your response. So yes, so now in some ads, we have some rhetorical appeals, like if you want to convince or persuade your customer or your clients, so you have to what you have to talk to something. So first of all, you can talk to their emotions or appeal to their emotions. But here, if you use one of those stars, I mean, those movie stars or some famous people or well-known people, do we appeal here to emotions? Actually, no. Yes, we appeal to what? We appeal to something called ethos. So what's ethos? If you use some experts, famous people, like you are telling the audience that those people tried this product, so you have to trust. So here, if you are using or if you are using some famous people and some experts and some like, for example, if you have a dentist talking about a special toothpaste, you are going to believe in him. So here, what we call ethos. So the second way to appeal to emotions is ethos. And sorry, to appeal to your audience is ethos. And if you are using statistics here and using some facts, so you appeal to what? You appeal to their mind, and it's called logos, right? So I started with the first stage now. It's what? It's the stimulus. I showed you videos, I showed you photos. So this is the stimulus part before I start what? Moving into something else. So here, as we said, sometimes you need to clarify or to make sure that everything is okay and your students understood what you said. So ethos appeals to or credibility of the speaker. And then we have emotions, pathos, and then we have logos. This is logic and what? And logic and talking about facts or talking about statistics. Okay, this is good. So this is my first stage. I try to motivate the students. This is the stimulus stage. Now let's move to the action stage. The action stage. So your instructions again should be very clear. So you're going to go to this link. I'm gonna type it in the chat box again.